I actually have a follow-up question from Brendan Corrigan, who's one of our law students from Bristol, Pennsylvania. From your experience as Secretary of State, what aspect of American society is most respected and admired among foreign nations, and what traits don't people like?
Great, great question. There is no doubt in my mind, and I've seen it now across the world, 112 countries that I visited. Our freedom, our prosperity, our ideal of equality and justice remains as big a draw today as they ever have been. If you think about what sets countries apart, look to see the countries people are trying to get into compared to the ones they're trying to get out of. And a lot of people still want to get into our country. And because they believe they will have a better opportunity for themselves and their families. So that remained absolutely the beacon, the symbol of the United States. Now, I quickly would add, however, that much of the world is quite young. In some countries, a half to 2/3 of the population is under 30. And so their impression of the United States is less about what we did in World War II or against communism, and more about our culture, and they love our technology, they love our universities, they believe that young people here have a greater chance to make a good living and have a good life. And I was struck when I realized that for so many young people around the world, they really see us through the internet and through the mass media. I had an American general in Afghanistan tell me that one of the Afghan generals he was working with said, "Oh, we did not know what to expect from you people, because we thought all the women, they walked around in, what do you call them, bikinis, and all the men, they were wrestlers." And our general stopped and thought, my gosh, they were watching Baywatch and WWE wrestling, and they thought everybody was like that. And I said, well, thank goodness that's not a required, attribute. But I think that people didn't like aspects of our foreign policy. They did not like the war in Iraq. They did not like what they saw from what I viewed as lapses from our values and our legal principles with treatment of prisoners and some of the pictures that would come out. And that was troubling. It was troubling because I don't think that's who we are. But I think President Obama has done a lot in the last 5 years to try to move away from that. But we are a big, complex country with lots of responsibilities, and it's not like we can explain everything all the time. And so some people do draw what I view as inaccurate conclusions, and it's a big job to keep trying to interact in effective ways through all kinds of media outlets to give people a fairer view of what we are and what we're doing.